whole turkey, roast turkey is very iconic, but you know, it's really, really hard to do well. The breast and the legs cook at different rates. To get perfect legs, your breast is gonna be hammered. To get perfect breasts, your legs are gonna be undercooked. So we have a secret of how to get perfect, juicy, awesome, crispy results in 2 hours. Let's do it. So the trick is by separating the breast from the legs and cooking them separate. This is a technique we use on ChefSteps for almost all of our turkeys. Why separate these? Well, we want different results for each. Juicy, succulent breast, and then we want tender, braisy, also juicy legs. This takes 2 hours. This is gonna take 30 minutes in a pressure cooker. Because the crown takes longer to cook than the legs, we need to get that in the oven first so the timer can start. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna sear it in our pressure cooker so we're not getting 2 pans dirty. And this is a technique that we commonly use with squab, duck, chicken crowns. It's very versatile, works for any kind of poultry like that. Add a little oil. We're gonna sear this on all sides. And this is gonna jump start our color and our texture. So I kinda actually grab it right here. It's kinda like a handle and allows me to be in control when I'm searing and stuff. So we're not looking for a really dark golden color. We're just trying to give it a jump start. All right, so we're about halfway there. Let's check it out. So we seared one side. We're just gonna do the same thing for the center of the crown and this side. As it bakes, the skin will soften up a little bit. All right, we're there. All the sides are seared, nice golden color all around. We're gonna get some butter on there, season it a bit, totally optional, but we like it after it bakes. It gets kind of nice and crusty and there's a little bit more texture. That's it, let's go to the oven. Make sure you set a timer for about 90 minutes to 2 hours, and we're gonna insert a probe so we can help monitor it. Don't just put your probe right in the middle. We like to go maybe a centimeter or two just below the surface, and that'll allow us to catch it before it overcooks. Before we start searing our legs, we're actually gonna season them. Got our salt, a little bee sugar, holiday spice blends, baking soda. That baking soda is gonna help with the caramelization while it's under pressure for about 20-30 minutes. All right, we're gonna kick this off with some butter. You can use olive oil, whatever oil you want, coconut fat. So we're gonna start off with our onions first. The reason why I start with the onions is because we added the baking soda to the turkey. So those are gonna sear really fast. This is gonna pretty much cook to mush, which is gonna be great because we're gonna add that to our gravy and we'll add a nice texture and flavor to it. All right, so we have the onions sweated with the garlic. Incoming. Searing turkey legs. Cool, so whenever I'm searing in a pressure cooker, I always like to kind of give it a shake like this, and that kind of shows me visually that the legs aren't stuck, so I'm not burning in any areas. So we're gonna add our stock to the glaze. You can use turkey stock, chicken stock, water, not a lot. Got pressure. So we're gonna take this and keep it around 1 to 2 bar. Around that range is gonna cook it perfectly in about 20 minutes. It's been 30 minutes. Our legs are done pressure cooking. How I like to do it is I do a 20-minute pressure cook and then I shut it off. It takes about 10 minutes or so for it to depressurize, kind of cools it down. Otherwise, if you do a full 30 minutes on the pressure cook, you're gonna have to evacuate the steam. That can be kind of messy, a lot of steam in the air. Let's see where we're at. All right, look at that. Smells super good, super festive. The next step is we're gonna remove the legs. Maybe give them about 5 or 10 more minutes to cool down, just so it's easier to grab and rip up and shred off the bone. So what I also love about this is you could do the legs the day before if you want. Make sure you save all your onions and garlic. Using the same pan, we're gonna crank it back up. High heat, we're gonna reduce by half. So the point of reducing is we're trying to increase the viscosity. You have lots of gelatin in here from the legs. You notice the bubbles will change. The more it reduces, the bigger they get. If you notice there's a trail where you can still see the bottom of the pan, that means you've reduced it pretty far and you're, I would say, there. It's nice and thick, and it will get thicker with the butter in there. So hang tight. We're gonna lower the temperature to very low. Good chunk. So at this point, you wanna adjust the seasoning. What I like to use is a little bit of lemon juice that kind of cuts through all the fat that you just added to it. A little bit of salt. You can add some pepper if you want. Chop up some fresh herbs. Your call. Boom, done. It's bomb. It's slightly sweet. Got the acid cutting through the fat, seasoned well with salt. So this is ready to go. So now with this gravy, we're gonna set it aside, keep it warm. We're gonna shred up the legs, and then I like to add just a couple ladles of this to it, and that just keeps it really kind of velvety, moist, seasoned really well. This isn't crazy braised falling off the bone because I don't like that. All the moisture is gone, it's really dry, it's not an enjoyable experience. Here we're kind of hit a sweet middle ground. Use your hands, use your tongs, a couple forks, but we're gonna shred it. So you don't actually have to shred it. If you decided to like serve someone like a whole thigh or a drumstick, you totally can. I like shredding because it's a lot easier to serve at the table. There it is, 30 minutes pressure cooked, probably 5 minutes of active time. Look at that velvety gravy. Let's go check on our crown. Looks pretty good, huh? We're gonna get our oven wicked hot, up to about like 450, 475 on air fry mode. We're gonna put it in there, blast it for about 5-10 minutes, and we're ready to eat. Every bird is different size, so just keep an eye on it. Golden, crispy crown turkey. All right, there you have it. We showed you your Thanksgiving trifecta. We have a perfect cooked golden brown crown, the white meat, and we have the shredded up legs here, super moist, super flavorful, not dry at all, cooked to perfection, super easy, the fastest turkey I've ever seen with the best results. So, you know, if this isn't your jam, we got yakitori, we got turkey roulades, we got sous vide turkey, so lots of options. Check it out, please give it a try. Happy Thanksgiving, love you all.